Hello, we're back at it again with some more Zenless Zone 0. I am in Hollow Zero right now because I was playing Deadly Assault. Just trying different team comps, switching my teams around. Anyways, I don't think there's actually that much left to the main story here. Unless there's other things to do here. What is this? Is this the usual? Oh, it's not even completely available, so... Okay, there aren't any extra stuff to do after we're done with the main story, so let's just... Without further ado... Teleport me there, please. We have Pokemon. One sec. One sec. Sorry, my friends are on demon mode right now for some reason. Am I even live? We are live, okay. Without further ado, before we jump in there, we're gonna take a quick look at dial-in. Yo, phone linging. Yo, phone linging. She's so cute, I love her design. I'm always a big fan of like the panda motif. Crocodile. Yo, phone linging. Shiori novella Chinese. She's so cute. It's crazy that she's a 4-star. She's something that you would wanna sell. Big time. She'd be 5-star with like the trailer and shit. Wait. Forgot. I should be watching the trailers. Haven't watched the trailers for Lucia and for Monato yet. Whatever. Lucia says, how'd you sleep last night? Did my vigil help? What vigil? Why'd you keep vigil? Lucia says, that's how our tribe's always done it, since way back when. Most of the time we don't sleep at night, but if someone really needs to, a family member must keep watch beside them. It's to stop the night horror from snatching away those who fall asleep. We ask, is the night horror really that strong? Lucia says, yep. What the hell, stream elements again? Where do you come from? Lucia says, yep, Grandma said the night horror is an ethereal that only appears in dreams. Never mind that now. The shaved ice is melting. I couldn't bring breakfast for Yidhari last time. Can't miss this chance. Let's get going. Let's get her out of there. Oh, write the book. Then we return your book. Lucia says, thanks. After I found it, I lost it last night. I went back to look for it. Luckily, a passerby said they saw you take the book back to Suibian Temple. I figure I'd just come get it in the morning. Alright, we're all set. Let's go. We're gonna get Yidhari out of there. Oh, we're drowning again. Water again. That resonates and that runs deep. From the depth comes an echo. In chaos, it's strangely sharp.
Stop! This isn't the ending you want. Don't throw us away.
Is that Yidhari's arm? Yeah, that is.
Stop and embrace your true desire.
Rewrite the ending? What is this? Wuthering waves? And then ahead, just out of reach, a sudden burst of light flashes in. It strikes the water's glass-like surface, splintering it with cracks of defiance. The call from behind is so earnest, and you just can't keep your eyes off the light before them. Yes, leave. Yes, rise to the surface. This time the light promises an ending I truly want. This is our story!
Focused.
That.
I just had another flash. Like that underwater dream before. But I'm good now.
You don't look fine. You almost dropped Master Lumen. If Lucia hadn't swooped in to catch
What was that
it.
at? Oh. Sir.
What's wrong, Belle? Didn't get enough rest last night? Well, that can't be. I was keeping watch for you.
What?
No, I slept fine. This isn't about sleep. But you, Lucia, did you really stay up all night to keep watch? How are you still so full of energy like this without any sleep?
Oh yeah, I just noticed Booling doesn't have her little glasses on her. On our drip marketing.
I do make up for my sleep. I take naps during the day. Short and sweet naps. But now's not the time for that chatter. We've reached the safe house. Let's call Idari out.
Is that like a goat thing? She is just like Ganyu. She like sleeps during the day.
Idari?
From the other side comes the faint beat of a drum.
Idari, it's us.
You can feel it, whoever behind the door is drumming back with full focus. She actually listened to Lucia, that's cute.
It's not nighttime yet, so no need to worry about the knockwisps.
That's cute. Finally, the door cracks open. That little drummer peeks out, looking all sheepish.
You're right. Morning, everyone. Well, it's already afternoon. Why are there two people missing? Or is it me? Sorry. Monato, Banyue, I can't see your faces again.
Love that face that she makes.
No, it's not your fault. They really didn't come.
There! We've got Idari with us now. Onward to the auditorium!
Yeah. Fingers crossed everything's good on Monato's side.
On the other side, the battle in the town has begun.
Oh, you made it. Much earlier than I expected.
This is how people should have pulled up to the Silent Hill F town.
Do we really have to fight, Moss? They're not ethereals. Some of them were even my friends. Is this really the only way? Settling everything with violence?
Violence?
Yeah, we don't have a choice. They didn't come here to join us. They came to wipe us out. We've got to fight back. But all we need to do is stall them. As long as the cocoons are intact, we can't die. If we drag this out long enough, their drowned ideals will show up, and the tide will turn. So don't see this as a disaster, West. It's a gift.
What about Lantern Bearer or Wandering Hunter? Will they help us? Sure, they scare me, but they're strong. If Wandering Hunter is in town, it won't matter how many enemies show up.
I doubt it. I begged her for ages, but she couldn't care less, saying something about her Ade wanting to see the reed fields again. Plus, they come and go as they please. You just can't count on them. We must defend the town ourselves. Hold the line long enough and we win. Besides, look, we've got even more reliable backup now.
What is it? Mist thickens in front of the auditorium and out of it steps a warrior in white. All Monato.
Monato, you made it! I'm glad that this time you chose to stand with us. The town will be your true...
Move. Don't get in the way of my duel. He's coming.
Ah, good. Then the auditorium doors are yours. Defeat him. Make him cocoon. That's the only way you'll claim his face and become a complete drowned ideal.
Come on then. Komo no Monato.
Soon after, Monato and the search squad reach the auditorium. Staring down the lone pale wolf, Monato Signals the team to spread out and cover the other areas.
I knew I'd find you here.
Damn, they're gonna have like a Yakuza-ass standoff.
That's what I should be saying. So, you've made up your mind now? Protecting the town, huh? Protect it? Lone wolves don't care about that. I'm here for one thing only. To break you. So, are you waiting for your pals, pup? I don't mind taking you all at once. No. This is mine to handle. I won't drag them with me. Especially not now. Still worrying about others at a time like this? You've already lost. Focus on yourself for once. Come on, quit running from your dream. This time, no one gets to run.
Oh shit. This is like Cardathia versus Thernodian Fleur-de-Lis. I swear they have the Ghost Riders of oh shit!
Come on, pup! Face the wolf in your heart! Your sword carries far too many unnecessary burdens! You can't even swing it anymore! Shut up! This is the path I chose! Is that so? You chose to play the support. It's over! You should just cocoon yourself.
Cocoon yourself now.
Me keep going your place.
Wait, what?
Shake off all that dead weight and become king of the White Heart. Dead weight? If that's really what you think, you don't deserve.
He remembered his friends.
Come on, Manator!
Oh.
Get up.
He did that. He did the Jotaro pose.
Serious now.
He's so cool.
Yes, Fell and the gang. Count on me. Be mine.
He's so cool. He's getting built. I was already starting at getting him built.
Why keep resisting? Why won't you go into the cocoon? Isn't it obvious? If I'm in a cocoon, I'll never see them again. They were never meant to be in your sight to begin with. You should set your sights on the battlefield of vengeance, where blades clash, to see the throne draped in white amidst the ruins. See the shock in their eyes, hear their gasps, their Komodo Monoto. Are you giving up on the dream you once had? My dream is still the same. I just want to pursue it in a different way.
GG's. He's so cool.
No! Impossible! How is my blade not strong enough? I beat you. Now get lost already. No, no way! You're just crawling back to be their shield again. Their lapdog! What about your childhood dream? You're just gonna toss that aside? I'm not tossing anything aside. I just want to lead the boy out of those ruins and show him it's a big world out there. Picture it. One day, that boy will set out for the outer ring, through jungles, over mountains, and along city streets. To ruins, to the deep sea, to the sky, hell, even to the moon. Wherever they go, I'll go with them.
Oh! I clapped. This boy is filled with love. His friends.
I won't stop. It doesn't matter if I'm not the one in front stealing the spotlight. I'll stay behind, watching their backs. It isn't about some grand ideal or noble reason.
Syringe full of love and hope, yeah. Love and hope injection.
I just can't stand to see them hurt. That's a pretty pathetic dream. Don't say that. Even if you were to become really strong, you can't guarantee your loved ones won't get hurt. Sure, the former would be a great accomplishment, but the latter, to have that guarantee, would be a miracle. I want to chase that miracle, to be that shield. Can't you see there's worth in such a dream? What? Nothing to say. They've arrived.
Monato, we're here!
Oh, you're just in time.
Looks like you won.
Yep. No point wasting time on him. Let's go. Out of the ruins, huh?
Leaving behind the beaten, drowned ideal, they cross the auditorium and descend into the room containing the cocoons.
So you came after all.
What are they gonna do?
Moss, so you really are here.
Had I known it would come to this, I never would have let you go. I had so many chances to take you all out in the town, one by one. I got careless. No, it wasn't that. It's because I value you too much. I had to have you here in the town, no matter what, to see what your dreams looked like. I was so close, Monato. If someone like you would finally give in to your drowned ideal, it would have proved that our existence is justice. But why? Why did that you lose to this you? We've never lost. You, Lucia, and Idari, you're all tied to us in countless ways, yet you still stand against us. Is it because of you, Mystic from Yunquei Summit? What is it that you want? To wipe clean the Hollows?
I'm a mystic, and I'm a proxy. My only goal is to bring every lost person back home.
Back home? Don't be ridiculous. This is our home, and it only welcomes those brave enough to dream.
Yeah, shut up.
True courage is knowing dreams are sweeter, yet still having the will to move forward awake.
Enough! At this point, the only choice is to fight. Come, citizens of the town! Behind us stand our cocoons. Fight to protect this dream!
Burn.
Throw them
Who's
out
saying
of
that?
the
What?
auditorium!
Come.
This stage is
A
mine!
little reward.
Protect the town! It's all up to us!
Dude, I don't have any roles for Yidhari.
They make it out!
Don't touch our cocoons! Hang in there! They won't last much longer!
Out of my way!
Lucia, I'll face the enemy head on.
Out of my way!
Pretty, right?
Watch out! Take this.
I trust you. If you like a shadow.
Pull aside! Big bang! Still have so much left to do!
Here we go.
For the town!
What? What is that?
You alright?
Oh, mini-me.
The town never
That
dies!
should have been me!
The device won't activate. We have to force it open.
do it. Still struggling, huh? It's you.
Oh,
Only helping you this time. Just don't slow me down, okay? Bring it.
cinema. Is this whole main story actually around like Minato?
There, I've done my part. Now it's all you. Yeah, I know. Go and show me for real. A dream that's truly worth it for Komodo Minato.
You got it from here. He hit that.
Wherever you go, don't forget me.
The device is working.
Hit that Nanami.
Are breaking down, and nobody's turning into ethereals.
I can feel it. That dark weight tangled around my heart is fading away.
Wait, this Yadhari's cute. Wait, one sec. I have a better screenshot though. Here. It should have been me. Oh, her eyes are closed in this screenshot. She's Sleepy Beepo. Sleepo Beepo? It's actually, I don't even know who's our resident Sleepo Beepo. Here, now I can take the screenshot. Wait, where'd the screenshot go for? Oh. Oh, there it is.
Looks like you succeeded.
Oh, Banyo is here.
Folk outside suddenly vanished, so we just walked right in. Now we just need to get these people out of here.
Some of the cocoons are taking their time. We'll probably be waiting a while.
Is it GG's? Wait, no, what about the mini Lucia?
Everyone clings to their dreams a little differently.
Don't worry, leave it to me. I'm good at waiting.
Check on the rescued, okay. West says, oh. Hal says, you're a mystic from Suibian Temple, and Manato's here too. How are you feeling, pal? Literally, his name is Pal. Pal says, can't really explain it. I'm feeling a bit off, but it's probably nothing serious. I'm still not sure what exactly happened, but you definitely saved me. Thanks for that. What the? Pantsu shot? Invisible pantsu shot. Rescued rider. TOS, there's nothing there. My head's buzzing. Feels like I had a pretty nice dream. We say, how are you holding up? Can you still walk? The rider says, I'm exhausted. Let me rest real quick.
Sarah.
What about Sarah?
Where is she?
It's an illusion of the past, just beyond the wall. I'm not sure if I can still recreate it, but I'll try.
Oh. Sarah says, the ether leaking from this fissure. I can feel it. The creator is calling to me. Moss says, take me with you, Sarah. I want to. Sarah says, no, Moss, you haven't earned that right yet. Moss says, please, you know about my illness. I joined the Exaltists for this very moment. Sarah says, hold on a little longer, Moss. I'll return with the creator's blessing. You still have a mission. Stay here and protect this town until that person arrives. Send them through this fissure for me. Huh? Who? Sarah says, don't even think about coming through on your own. Though the creator hasn't granted you the privilege to meet them yet, it doesn't mean they can't see you. Farewell, Moss. Keep up the good work. I believe you'll earn that privilege soon enough.
Sarah's been here. She went through that fissure to someplace else.
So this is the door Sarah kept pushing Idhari to recreate. The door that exists in the past.
Should we take a look? That might be where the mind-reading monster's lair is.
We have to check it out, no matter where it leads. If Sarah's involved, we can't ignore it. As long as she's around, the Exaltists will never really go away.
Yeah, I'm coming with you.
I thought this would be the end of it, but it looks like the mastermind's still in hiding. Count me in.
I'll stay here and watch over the cocoons and make sure everyone's rescued. You all go on ahead. I'll let Miss Zhao and the others know what's happening.
Let's get going. We have to find out where this door from the past really goes.
It's not his main story chapter yet.
Are we really still in Lemnian Hollow? I've never seen anything like this before.
Comparing it against Wi-Fi Peninsula map data, this area is likely the ruins of an abandoned aerospace test site. The last recorded human activity here dates back to before the fall of the old capital.
So this place has been untouched for more than 10 years?
We can't say that for sure. At the very least, Sarah's been here.
And it's so quiet. Hardly another soul in sight. I can pick everyone out without trouble.
Oh, then guess who I am?
With one fist held to her chest, Lucia waves her other armor about aimlessly.
You're the Night Emissary, disguised as a Dullahan.
Oh.
Correct! I'd expect nothing less from Strawberry Parfait.
Why'd you say it like that? Lucia gets even more smug and suddenly jumps up with a Dullahan hand chop ambush attack. Wait, who just texted me? 1 sec. Oh. Here's my credit card because I just bought Pokemon ZA. It's dropping tomorrow. Idhari and Minato quickly move out of the way, causing the chop to land solidly on the street plant behind them. Is he trying to karate chop them?
Ugh. Cut it out, Miss Dullahan. Don't you think this place feels off?
Miss Dullahan just hurt her hand.
Monato's right. We're supposed to be outdoors, but it feels way too dark. Is it night already?
Nope, not night. It's always like this here.
Anyone hear that ominous bell ringing?
It's Lantern Bearer. Where were you just now? Why didn't you disappear like the others?
I can appear from anywhere. That's just how hide and seek goes. What are you all doing here? Did you already beat Moss? We did. The drowned ideals all went back into the Sea of Ether. I don't like that name, Drowned Ideals. But Moss keeps calling me that. I only came out to play with Ade.
Her domain expansion.
When you say play with Ade, you mean play with wandering hunter?
Mm-hmm. I play hide and seek with Ade. Every time I get tired of playing in town, I ring the bell to call him to pick me up. Last time, when I saw Belle, we played together.
Was that back when you first came into the town? It sure didn't look like playing to me.
You tried to kill us, dog?
Oh, and Idhari. Sometimes I find her sleeping in strange places. It's dangerous. So, Ade just carries her back to town.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, Yidhari is our Sleepo Beepo.
Ah, so that's it. Every time I passed out, it was you bringing me back to the auditorium.
Wandering hunter. Why do you call it Ade? Wanna know? Then play hide and seek with me. Find me, and I'll tell you. Wait a second.
The little girl hops lightly into the shadows and vanishes without a trace, just as when she came.
That sound. Is it a children's song?
It's little Lucia singing.
She really wants to play hide and seek with us.
Let's follow the sound of the singing.
I don't know about y'all, but I would run away.
Someone's been here before, but it wasn't Sarah.
Did you see an illusion?
Yeah, it looked like someone from the army.
This illusion. The face is unclear, but the voice.
Is it someone you know?
Maybe. The mind-reading monster. It could be here.
Understood. I'll help you look for it.
Stress signal cuts off here, Captain.
I'll tend.
Monita, it's showtime!
Lucia, there's another illusion here.
Why are so many ethereals coming after us at once?
This seems to be a safety device for the testing grounds. Let's find a way to activate it.
I'll draw them away. You lead the rest to safety.
Maybe those people are also trying to figure out how to open the gate.
Those people? Who do you mean?
Over there.
Are they exaltists? Why are they soldiers? Calm soldier says, brute force won't open this door. Oh, never mind, they're from 10 years past. The soldier says, look, there's a startup device here, and it says laser track on it. The calm soldier says, oh, I get it. Quick, call the captain and the others. Belle says laser tracks, huh?
That song. She must be nearby.
Oh yeah, Lucia's dad was from the army. After activating the platform, adjust its position through movement controls to solve various obstacles and puzzles.
Why do those illusions all have rainbow-colored faces?
However I see them is how I recreate them.
So, in your eyes, are we colorful too?
Yes, except for Belle.
Well then, I guess that makes me pretty special.
Huh. What is it about Belle? The proxies that make them special to Yidhari.
I get the surprise attack!
With ethereals all around, would Sarah really come here?
I trust you.
Perfect
you can rely on
timing.
me sometimes. Wanna play a game?
I am...
Smolder.
Smolder.
The lyrics and melody have changed.
Because it's almost finished.
Do you know this song?
I'm afraid this is the song she used to sing while playing hide and seek with her father.
Huh. I wonder why Yidhari's tentacles go transparent.
Hey, what's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
No, it's just recreating illusions is getting harder and harder. I can clearly feel my powers fading.
That's a good sign. It means your powers are returning to normal, and the effects of the miasma will soon be gone completely.
This power has brought so much trouble to everyone. Now that it can actually do some good, I don't want to just abandon it midway.
You've already helped so many people.
Just once more, Lucia. I want to try one more time, so you can see the whole story.
Thank you. Why'd you stop? Quitting hide and seek halfway is cheating, and I hate cheaters. Wait! I have a question. Could we be friends? With you, and with Wandering Hunter as well. Why would you want to be friends with an ethereal? I don't really know. I just feel like there ought to be more than just fighting between us. Taking the path less traveled will only leave you more alone, you know. No, it won't. I've already found friends who won't push me away for the path I take. Not many, but enough for me.
I have oomphs. She has her online oomphs.
Then you don't need us anymore. Get too greedy, and you'll lose your real friends. Huh? Anyway, let's keep playing hide and seek. Wait!
Lucia! She's going after her. What's with her? Why is she so reckless?
Let's go after them.
She's running so fast.
Do you mean the older or the younger Lucia?
Both of them.
Oh, she is a goat after all.
There's that soldier's illusion up ahead, but this time he's alone.
Finally shook them off. It almost feels like someone is controlling them.
Can he really keep going?
What was that sound? Is the corruption making me hear things? No. I can't die here. I've got to get back.
Where are we again?
I see Lucia. Lucia!
We followed it this far, but the singing vanished.
I see figures here as well. Let me take care of it.
Oh no.
Are you alright? Don't push yourself.
That's an arena right there. Okay, it's not.
I'm fine. We promised to search together. I'll try again.
Oh, is that her dad? Oh, her dad is the captain. Weekend captain says, heh, heh. Little Lucia says, Ade, are you gonna turn into an ethereal? The weekend captain says, Lucia, why are you... I get it now. The corruption's getting so bad, I'm seeing things. But that's alright. At least I get to see you one last time. Little Lucia says, Ade, before you turn into an ethereal, do you have any last words? The captain says, yes, of course I do. I owe you a game of hide and seek? No, I owe you so many games of hide and seek. Little Lucia says, then play hide and seek with me? No matter what Ade becomes, you have to stay with me forever? Lucia says, that's my father and his wish. What? His wish what?
Really? Even in a hallucination, you're still this adorable. I'm sorry, Lucy.
The singing came from behind the gate we passed earlier.
Then let's head to the gate.
Lucia.
Let's go. I'll find a way to open it.
Oh no, not again. Right, now what?
I don't know. Oh, I see. That little Lucia? She isn't my drowned ideal.
Oh.
It's him. All these years, he's always wanted...
Sorry. I shouldn't have recreated all of this.
Don't apologize. I should be thanking you. Now the question that has been lingering in my mind has an answer. You really did help me find the mind-reading monster.
Are you ready to face him?
I'll have to face him sooner or later. He's waiting for me. This game of hide-and-seek isn't over yet. I'm here, Ate.
The way back. Now this looks like an arena.
There's little Lucia.
Now this looks like a proper
Where is
arena.
Wandering Hunter?
He should be close by.
Yeah, from the weekly challenges. Kinda spoils the fight.
Amazing! Ade and I have nowhere left to hide. Huh? Why don't you look happy? That was a compliment. Guys, just this once, can we not fight? Let's act like we just happened to meet, and then each go our own way.
I agree with Lucia.
As long as we can be sure Wandering Hunter stays here and doesn't go after the Time-Sworn Hills folks, then I'm fine with it.
I'm only here to track down
What's with
Sarah.
this music?
That's it.
See? We don't have to fight each other. You can stay here as long as you want.
Got that childish whimsy.
I'm worn out now. Ate and I are totally beat. One last game, and then we're off to bed. Oh. So you're leaving after all. Are you sad? But why? Remember what Granny always says? Ethereals don't really die. They become ether and return to the sea of ether. And dreams are just threads tied to the sea of ether. They're how we connect with those we've lost. Right. So when Ade goes back, you can see him again in your dreams. Whatever you want to say, you can say it all then.
Kinda like frequencies and wuthering waves.
So come on, play one last game of hide and seek with us. And don't you dare quit halfway through. People who quit halfway are the worst. This time, I will catch you.
Wait.
of hide and seek. Let's all have fun together.
You would do your daughter like this? Wait, I forget. Can you Dari parry?
I'm hiding. Come find me.
You're this one.
Amazing.
What the fuck? There's more?
Oh, still not enough. Let's keep playing. Wandering without death for so long. It's my first time playing with so many people. Ready?
Time to let the hammer fall! You will rest amidst the ice!
Woo! Our dad can't run anymore.
What is it doing? What is it doing?
Don't look so sad. Cheer up. Play with me one last time.
You fucking teleported away. That's foul. That one.
Amazing.
Is it over? That should be enough.
Lucia, careful.
One little star up high, two little stars float by, three little stars. It's time to search and find. I got you.
You won. Adea said you're all grown up now.
Where?
He also said,
Sorry I couldn't be with you all these years, Lucia.
Adea.
After the song fades, everything becomes exceptionally quiet.
Gone again. She was barely here before she was gone again. Lucia. I'd like to stay here a bit longer, if that's okay.
Let's give her a moment.
We'll go check things out up ahead. Just holler if you need us.
Hmm?
There's a path up ahead. I wonder where it goes.
Right by the roadside. I saw Sarah's illusion, and she was with someone I didn't recognize.
Can you recreate it? Don't push yourself, though.
Don't worry about me. Let's keep moving. I can make it. It's just a little further.
Running away? Too late!
What is he talking about? The fight's over, buddy. What the? Hey, Shiyuan? Shiyuan says, is it just up ahead? The creator you spoke of. Sarah says, don't rush. There's still a long way to go. We must endure a journey of suffering far beyond what mortals can bear before we can behold the creator no mortal may gaze upon. But you can still be delighted. This path isn't open to just anyone. Throughout the ages, only you and I have been granted this right. Shiyuan says, let's go. I didn't come here for this kind of delight.
Not only did we see Sarah, but also Senior Ye. Why is Senior Ye here?
He's an exaltist.
There are illusions of them up ahead. Should we go take a look?
He was an insider. There's the reason why he's not playable. Sarah says, by the way, has that nightmare I helped you get rid of been giving you any trouble lately? Yoshiyuan says, it indeed never showed up again. Your power, it definitely worked. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here before you. Sarah says the wishes that mortals spend their whole lives pursuing, the calamities they desperately try to escape, they're nothing more than crumbs in the Creator's palm. Granted or brushed away by a single flicker of their will. Yoshiyuan says, I don't care about my calamity. I only care about whether I can save her. Sarah says, you will. This arduous journey will not be in vain. At the end of the road, we will all embrace our true desire. The way that they speak about their creators kind of sounds like some kind of like mythical...
Why did you turn back? No one's coming from behind. Idhari can't hold on much longer. That door will vanish soon.
They'll come. All of them will come. Whether it's my overly worried Shifu, or that unpredictable Junior Bell. I have a feeling we'll be meeting very soon.
It's a dead end up ahead. Where did Senior Ye and Sarah go?
I saw them pass through the ether fissure.
Except this time, there's no fissure in front of us to go through.
Periodic fluctuations of ether detected at this site. Estimated cycle length, 30 to 90 days.
Periodic fluctuations. So even if there is a fissure, it won't be detectable right away. Let's mark this place and come back in a few days.
All right, let's head back. Thanks for everything, Idhari.
You double back, picking up Lucia as you go, and arrive at the hollow exit, where you couldn't get Yidhari out previously.
We're back here again.
Can she get out?
Still troubled by any voices?
No. This time, I really think I can get out.
Having said this, Yidhari does not move an inch. Take hold of Yidhari's hand, slams that motherfucking button.
Then,
What? She said, let's get out of here. My bad. The dark recedes with a suffocating, alluring, and lethal weight sinking into the lightless depths. Something comes into focus, an arm of light stretching down from the surface. Reaching for it as long as there's a reason awake. Take this hand. The moment you touch it, buoyancy takes hold, rushing you towards the surface. You have no time to make out your surroundings, nor time to count how much time has passed. There's only fear. You fear it's only just you fear it's just another dream. Fear losing her face again. Through the haze, a blinding light envelops you with enthusiasm. After a quiet call, all doubts vanish like the wind.
Look, Idhari!
Whoa.
We're home!
They're really selling Yidhari and Proxy. In the distance, the city lights flicker with the same busy warmth as you remembered. Before you are those eyes, hers alone looking at you with a gentle smile. What the? What the?
Yes. I'm home.
What the?
You're back. I hope you found who you were looking for.
How are the people in those cocoons doing?
All brought out safely. Dylan and Banyue are helping look after them. You guys were the only ones left. If you hadn't come back within the next hour, I was going to send people into the hollow after you. And this unfamiliar face must be Miss Idari.
What's wrong? Don't tell me. You still can't recognize anyone else?
No, that's not it. Now that I'm out of the hollow, everything's pretty much back to normal. I was just a little lost in thought. So that's what Knight Emissary and Aratamamaru really look like. Their handles match them perfectly.
Idhari, who used clothing and voices to recognize everyone, can finally put a face to the names.
As long as you're getting better.
Our screen names aren't bad, I guess. But yours, you don't make me think of strawberry parfait at all.
Anyway, what matters is everyone's safe, and the mission's all wrapped up thanks to your efforts. Get some rest tonight. I'll book a private room someday at Yamcha-sin and give you all a proper treat. Oh, and Miss Bell, please leave those lumen boxes I lent you.
Do you have a place to stay, Idhari? If you can't get a room at a hotel, maybe Yuzaha can help.
Where are you staying, Lucia?
Me? I didn't book a room since I don't really sleep at night. But I do have a tent. Wanna camp out with me?
She's camping?
Perfect. We can chat about the mind-reading monster thing.
Yeah. Thanks for your help this time. Next time, it'll be my turn to go with you to find your mind-reading monster.
Guess I'll log off too. Belle, I'll meet you at Suibian Temple.
Thank you for everything, Belle. We'll be seeing each other tomorrow, right?
You bet. Sleep well tonight, and sweet dreams.
Zhao says while the cocoons protected those who were lost, they weren't putting them in a stasis. When they were rescued, they had already suffered a severe malnutrition, especially those who first entered the town. Let's see, they'll get proper treatment, right? We ask. Zhao says, of course. By the way, Porcelumix has already leased the echo chamber and renovated it, specifically to provide therapy and counseling services. Once those rescued have physically recovered, they'll also be sent there for follow-up psychological therapy. If you've got time later, go check out the echo chamber. You might run into some familiar faces. Oh, Yidhari. Oh, I can't interact with Monato. Oh, I can, okay. Ayuet says, Big Bro's back! Monato says, hey, had dinner yet? Ayuet says, not yet, I'm starving. I want pork rib noodles. Pork rib noodles? Pork rib noodles? I have never heard of such a thing. Ching says, I want that and an egg on top. Ayuwat says, and throw in some chicken wings. Monato says, fine. Let's go check if the market's still open. Single father, brother of 2 kids. Family of the rescued. It's the Grams? Gams? Thank you so much. You've already brought them home. The best pork rib noodle soup. Oh. Wait, that looks good as... I need some. Looks like adobo, almost. The fearless miner says, "Ha, no need to thank me. This was a team effort. Everything went so smoothly thanks to Miss Zhao's great planning." Zhao says, "Well, it's great that everyone made it out safe and sound, though actually there was only one person from the list who didn't make it." Wait, what? Who? Moss? Okay. Zhao says the one called Moss. He lost all vital signs while being evacuated from the hollow. I see, we say. Zhao says don't think too much about it. Get some rest, I'll handle the follow-up investigation. He died! We couldn't save everyone. Lucia says, "Hey Belle, heading off to rest?" "Yep, what about you?" we ask. Lucia says the night is still young. I need to think carefully about how to tell my family all this. You say when you have time, I'll take you to see Nineveh. Lucia says, "Yeah, you must have seen many ethereals that I haven't documented yet." She's like 90% thighs. "Take me with you next time you go looking for ethereals, not just Nineveh, but also the Golden Blast Crawler and all sorts of others. If you want to look for the mind-reading monster, I'm down to go with you again." We say then it's settled. Lucia says it's a promise. It's a poami. And Yidhari Olev. Alright. Yidhari says, the scent of the sea breeze feels good. Makes me feel so refreshed. When I was little, I loved standing at the dock, just gazing at the ocean, lost in thought. God damn, this fucking angle. Anyways, actually I've seen that memory. You recount all the memories of Yidhari you saw in the hollow? Yidhari says, "Really? Fascinating. Has it happened to you before in the hollow?" We say, "Nah, just this once." Yidhari says, "In that case, it must be related to my ability. During that hazy time in the hollow, I'd often find myself unconsciously thinking about the past or recent dreams. Without realizing it, these thoughts leaked out along with the uncontrolled ether. And then you saw those deeper things contained within the ether, didn't you? Your eyes are special like mine? No, even more special than mine. Sorry for peeking into your memories. Was it not like a two-way street for the both of them? I thought it was." Huh? Yidhari says, no need to be sorry. Actually, I'm happy this happened. I often struggle to connect with others, content to be just an observer, lost in watching other people's stories. I never thought someone would want to watch my story too. If it's you, I don't mind you seeing those memories." Oh? They're gonna have Belle like that one the car scene from Men in Black. Yidhari says, "But like Ma said, I'm not satisfied with just watching stories anymore." We say, "Ready to continue writing stories?" We ask. Oh, you don't get that reference? Here. Yidhari says, "Yes, the story is just beginning. There's still so many tales to write. About us, about everyone, right?" Good night, everyone. What?
Ashua? What's going on?
Oh.
What are you doing up there? Hold on. I'm getting a sense of deja vu.
Is it the cat?
Oh, it's you again!
Oh. Guang Guang Ne Chang.
Remember, if you see a girl with a big fluffy tail, flowing light brown hair, and wearing a pretty red ribbon, then you should call her
Senior?
What did you just call me?
I called you Senior?
Wait, are you saying I have a junior now?
She's so cute.
Breathe. Calm yourself. There. Sorry, I lost my composure for a moment.
Oh no, she's cute.
Don't worry about it, Senior.
Breathe. Focus.
Senior Fufu told me to call you that if I ever met you. I didn't get it wrong, did I?
No, of course not. It's just surprising that simply going out for a stroll could lead to something like this. I'm already being called Senior now.
Where's she been all this time?
Oh, right. I'm Ye Xuanguang, and your name is?
How do you pronounce that? Shen Guang?
Oh, right. I'm Ye Xuanguang, and
Xuanguang.
your name is?
Ne Chang.
I'm Belle.
Is she Ne Chang or? Actually, they look about the same age, maybe.
All right then, Junior Belle. From now on, you can call me Senior Xuanguang, or Second Senior Sister. But I suppose just plain Senior sounds more impressive.
You've actually got another junior. I'll go get him.
That's okay. I have things to do, so I have to get going. Oh, make sure you don't tell Shifu about what happened tonight.
Why? What is she on? What is she doing? We've been through hell and... We've been through hell a couple patches straight and she's...
Got it. As you command, Senior.
Huh?
What's wrong?
Have we met somewhere before?
Huh?
Nope. This is my first time in Wi-Fi.
Well, I've got to get going, but I have a
Wait, don't
feeling
tell me.
We'll be seeing each other very soon.
And just like that, with only a single brief meeting that night, on your path as a mystic shows up another senior sister. That's it.
Belle, what was that sound?
Our senior. Is she a Helios Academy? Another Helios Academy kid? Wise says, Belle, you're back? What was that sound just now? Bee Lion fell from the roof. The roof. Wise says, huh? Why is Bee Lion on the roof? Because a cat fell from the roof. We say. Wise says, what are you even talking about? As your senior, I command you to reorganize your words. Okay. So you recount everything that had just happened, including your encounter with Senior Ye Xinguang? Wise says, so we have another senior sister, and her surname is also Ye? She must be the little sister that Senior Ye mentioned. However... yeah, she wasn't wearing Suibian temple attire. Wise says, there must be good reason for it? Otherwise, she wouldn't have specifically asked you to keep it a secret from Shifu. We say, alright, you gotta keep this a secret for us. Wise says, don't worry. I'll keep my lips sealed tight and won't tarnish your reputation. Now go get some sleep. I'm hitting the hay too. Finally gonna get a good night's rest tonight. A junior's disciple's first training. Mission complete. Okay. Wait, is that it? It's actually pretty short. Finally, you can get some proper sleep. You met so many people these short few days. Yidhari sleeping in her memories, Lucia searching for the mind-reading monster, another Monito, Banyue Shifu with his calm and powerful demeanor, Miss Zhao and Dialin with their contrasting personalities and all those dreams. Half real and half fantasy. Wonder if they'll remember that illusory dreams when they wake up. Though we've resolved the issue with the town, new questions have surfaced. Why did Senior Ye and Sierra take the same path? And where are they headed? That whisper lurking in the miasma when we first entered the town? The one that wasn't of Yidhari's will. Who could it be? We'll have to wait until that fissure at the end of the passage appears again to find answers. But right now, sleep comes first. Huh, okay. It was actually pretty short. I feel like we could have had a lot more Yidhari and Lucia. The next morning, unless... Never mind, it's not done yet. Wine says, you're awake, Belle? Miss Zhao just dropped off some files and said you might be interested. What files? Wise says, yeah, she said there's some files she filtered through for content we're allowed to see. I've already checked them out. There's definitely some interesting stuff in there. Wait. Wise says I left the files on the desk next to the HDD terminal. Feel free to check them out if you're interested. Oh yeah, I spotted those. Lucia, Agent Story, Tales of the Dreamless one has been recorded and can be viewed in the video archive. Oh, okay. There's more. We're not done yet. Okay, we're not done yet. I was worried. I was like, we could cover more of Lucia, I feel like, and maybe Yidhari. It's a TV schedule. Stack of notes. What the fuck? I'm not reading all that. Keep reading? What do you mean? I'm not reading all that. There are notes from Moss. I'll read them out later. I'll read them later, but I won't read them out. Okay, so I don't think we're completely done yet. Like, Lucia still has her TV schedule? Or is it in the video archive? Ho ho! Okay, yeah, I was worried, like... I feel like we could have done more of, Yidhari and Lucia. I feel like that was mostly about Monito. How long is this one? Why does he sit like that? Let me see how long this one is. Only an hour long, really. Okay. Why says Belle, Lucia said she needs to see you, but considering what I know of her, it's a bit too early for her to be dropping by, right? Alright, I'll stay up late tonight, we say. You two shouldn't stay up too late. Our seniors are all dedicated to their training, so you should maintain a regular schedule too. Sleep early and wake early. Why does he sit like that? Why says I can tell you're not really listening. Just be careful out there, and remember you can always come to me if anything happens. Sure enough, before long, someone came knocking on the room's door. At this hour, it could only be...
Belle? I knew you'd still be up.
Yep, this is still early for me. I'm quite the night owl.
Perfect. Anyway, the reason I'm bugging you at this hour is... I was hoping you could help me with something. Lately, my ethereal research has been like a Tarrasque mixer trying to get through the old metro tunnel in Cretan Hollow. Completely stuck.
Whoa, that's rough. How are things going before you hit the bottleneck?
It was... going pretty well, I guess. I had this plan to turn our lawn into pedal sofas for hollow camping, and I tried to figure out how the traffic lights on Fawn worked. Oh, do you happen to know, if you tie both ends of a Spectre's cloak into a knot, how does it keep floating?
Wait, Lucia, where are all these research ideas even coming from?
What do you mean, where? From the hollows, of course. Just walk on in, run into a couple of ethereals, and boom! Research inspiration!
Oh yeah, before we start Lucia's agent story, I need to watch your trailer.
But I'll admit, these ordinary inspirations are just not enough.
The inspirations are not enough? Or should I be asking, what about the other ideas you had before?
Proxy, could it be you haven't read any of my posts on Spook Shack?
She's a fake member. She promised she would join. Belle would promise that she would join Spook Shack forums at the end of 2.1.
I guess the titles of my posts haven't been catchy enough. If I can't come up with something as attention-grabbing as the fiery serpent, then no matter how many times I write about blast crawlers, people are just gonna get bored and lose their interest in the forum. And when that happens, where can I find leads on the night horror?
What's a night horror? Some rare ethereal you're interested in?
Well, it's kind of a long story. For now, think of it as an ethereal. An ethereal that can enter people's dreams and talk to them. Wait, Proxy, do you think ethereals can communicate with humans?
What? Don't tell me you want to talk to ethereals so you can lounge on our lawn pedal sofas while taking a break in the hollow.
I know what you mean, Proxy. Normally, I'd say this is just baseless speculation and leave it at that. But right now, I've got the perfect research subject in mind. Let's head out now! Before diving into the hollow, we have to make a stop at Fluffy.
What is she talking about?
Why are we going to Fluffy of all places?
Oh, I'm going to buy a toy.
What? A toy? Did you get a pet?
Not yet, actually. But I know Chestnut's gonna be the goodest pup.
Oh, I get it. You're trying to win over a puppy with treats and toys.
I'm not sure it's a puppy.
Yes!
Wait, if you're getting the toy now, then are you planning to take it into the hollow?
Alright, before we actually get started, let me watch... Lucia's trailers. Which one first? The character demo? That preview for Monato's video is devious. What the? First frame? One sec, let me mute this game first. That's a crazy first frame right there.
Spooky knock-wisp curtain, choppy axe, and little spider.
Oh, she nicknames them. One sec. Turn it up a little bit.
What a unique lineup! Don't tell me! The virus is here too! So round and bouncy! And that forked horn never even hits the ground when rolling around! The virus also got a bunch of wings! Much shorter than Nineveh's tentacles, but it can still fly. Maybe not as light and elegant as the twin marionettes, but a bar can shoot off like a revved-up motorcycle. You guys, do you wanna play with me? Glory sweep! Hoplet-type punch! Harimon spinning dance! Little spider, don't be nervous! Are you gonna roll at me? Right back at you! Are you getting serious now? Okay then, time to make some new plans!
The music kind of reminds me of like
Sorry, it hit you a little too hard. Who's there? Hurry, what are you doing here?
You should be in the safe house. What are you doing out here?
The safe house is so boring. I just came out to play with the bar. Wait, no! I was conducting research on the ecological migration of the miasma ravager virus!
so that's where the fan art of Yidhari and Lucia came from. What? What the hell? 20-minute? $20-minute like ASMR video. Is that it? That's actually the single. There's only one pre-character demo for Lucia. What is this? This is just pretty much the the music video, I think. Oh yeah, that's what she was doing during the main story. Watching over Belle. These music videos are like so high budget, it's crazy.
Just like you, searching for where I belong.
Fucking treating the ethereals like it's a card game. Yeah, these EPs are crazy in that they're like so high budget. Where do they get the money for this? Actually, you know what? Hoyo versus Rich. Alright, back to it. What time is it? Don't even know if I could finish tonight, but we'll try. It's only just about an hour and a half long. Yeah, we could try to finish if you run it down.
Hey there! Welcome in! Looking for something special today?
If I want a little doggy to come up to me on her own, what should I get?
Honestly, you don't need to buy anything to get close to a pup. Genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion. That's all it takes to win a puppy's heart. It's true!
Kindness, patience, and passion, huh? Sounds like something no pup could resist. I'm sold.
No. I'm not saying I don't believe it. It's just... Chestnut's a very particular little pup.
It's an ethereal, isn't it?
I understand. I've met lots of special needs pups. Some were abandoned, some have been on their own since they were born. If you want to gain their trust, it will take a longer time. Let me think. What about this? A brand new line of treats for puppies! I packed it with all sorts of delicious jerky. They're super yummy. No pup can resist it.
Karen leans in for a sniff as she introduces the treats.
Sorry, the smell got me.
That's okay. But, I don't think Chestnut would like this. Chestnut is, a bit of a picky eater.
I see. Then maybe you want to give this one a go. Our most popular toy. It's a battery-powered bird that flaps like the real thing. Our kitties and puppies go nuts for it.
This looks great! But is it sturdy enough?
I'm afraid not. It's actually designed more for cats, and it's built to be lightweight, so I wouldn't call it sturdy. It should work for smaller dogs, though.
Chestnut's a big girl, with a big girl attitude.
Oh, that might not work then. Let me think. Oh, if you don't mind something a little old school, we do have another toy for bigger pups. It's actually more of a pillow. It doesn't have any bells or whistles, but it's really sturdy and great for gnawing. It's also infused with a calming scent to help soothe anxious pups. People can't really smell it, but dogs usually like it a lot.
Oh, this is adorable! Though, I'm not sure if Chestnut would care much about the scent with her sense of smell.
You're a hard customer.
So Chestnut is a big, picky, grumpy puppy with a weak sense of smell? That sounds kinda weird.
What's weird about that? Every puppy's different. Chestnut's just got her own little quirks. I'll take this one, please.
A sturdy cushion.
You got it. Hope it helps you bond with that special little pup of yours.
Oh, it definitely will.
That's not a puppy. Lucia takes the cushion Kieran recommended and rushes off towards the hollow. Better catch up quick. It is not a puppy. Obviously, it is a... Oh, we can bring in another.
How about a little late night adventure?
Need a fortune telling?
Can I bring my own? You cannot switch. Fine.
Your fortune seems...
This weather's perfect for a little exploring.
Mine's stronger, though. Wait, what is Yidhari? Oh, she's Rupture. Alright, you know what? Be right back real quick. Ouch. Yo, get back. Anyways, I wanted to say, like, it's like conceptually fucked up that there would be like an ethereal card game. Like, ethereals are one of humanity's like greatest enemies, or like...
Let me think. Alright, let's head that way.
Like, ethereals are out there literally killing people.
Help! Help!
Huh? Isn't that... Strange. This place was nice and quiet last time I was here.
By nice and quiet, you mean there weren't this many ethereals back then?
Whoops.
Thank goodness you guys are here.
Don't kill them too much. Don't kill them too fast.
I was this close to being killed. That sneaky little hottie totally set me up.
Huh? Which hottie are you talking about? Among the pack of ethereals that surrounded you, I didn't see any.
Oh, maybe you didn't see it. There was a smaller hottie, just about waist high. That one right there. It lured me all the way here and got me ambushed by all those ethereals.
Never heard of anything like that before. An ethereal pulling tricks on people? How did it trick you?
It ran ahead like it wanted me to chase it, you know?
That's pretty weird.
It's not that weird. You young folks shouldn't underestimate how crafty those things can be.
No, I mean, you are pretty weird, mister. In the Hollow, most people run away from ethereals. That little hot tea from earlier, if you want to dodge it, it'd be easier than a Thanatos dodging a blast crawler. Why did you even chase it?
I didn't chase it. Look, I was minding my own business in the Hollow, and that hottie ran at me out of the blue, with a whole pack of ethereals behind it to ambush me.
Now that's interesting. I've only heard of symbiotic ethereals in Hollow Zero being able to command other ethereals. Maybe that little hottie has what it takes to be the next Nineveh.
I don't get what you're on about. You run into ethereals in the Hollow, you eliminate them. That's just the way it is.
Instead of taking down that ethereal, you're now blaming me? That is just absurd.
Whoa there. Chill out, mister. She literally saved your life earlier. She's just trying to understand what happened to you. Is that so wrong?
You!
Frustrated by the questions from Lucia that he couldn't answer, the investigator snaps and storms off.
Roxy, do you think I'm absurd too?
Was she hoping for, like... Was she hoping to make, like, a friend there? Was she hoping that the other guy was also chasing down that little hottie? Because she was hoping that he's also strange like her?
What do you mean? You've always been a little absurd, no? Just kidding. I've gotten used to your unique way of thinking. Ethereals are dangerous, sure, but that doesn't mean strangers are any safer, right?
I knew it! Now we're totally in sync! Like how Arimon and Spectre always find each other in the dark! Plus, that investigator earlier was quite the weird one.
Or maybe not. What did she notice?
I mean, that's the first time I've ever heard anyone accuse Chestnut of hurting someone.
Or that.
Wait, Chestnut? Who? You mean that little hottie the investigator was talking about?
Yeah! Chestnut is a good girl. Ever since I met Chestnut, she's never harmed anyone from outside the Hollow. More than once, she quietly led me to injured investigators so I could help them.
Huh.
This one time, right around here, my carrot stopped working. Chestnut just happened to stroll by and guided me out.
A hottie? Working as a rescue dog in the Hollow? Are you serious? And here I thought your ideas from earlier were wild.
Not all ethereals?
There's other reasons, of course. But I trust Chestnut. She's always been gentle and kind. What's strange is, the last few times I saw her, I kept feeling like someone was tagging her, tracking her. Just like that guy from earlier.
Never mind, she's not trying to be friends. She's suspicious of him.
A kind and gentle ethereal? I need a second to process it. Those other reasons must be really important.
It's a long story. Let's talk about it when we get back. Ugh. And thanks to that weirdo earlier, I didn't even get the chance to give Chestnut the toy I picked out. Let's look around a bit more. Maybe she's still nearby. I think Chestnut went that way. Let's go take a look.
Yeah, like... Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, like, it's pretty weird that there's, like, an ethereal card game. I'd be pretty mad as fuck if there was, like, an ethereal card game and, like... Like... I've had, like, maybe, like, a... Given the setting, maybe I would have had, like, a family member that would have been... That would have fallen victim to...
Cycle of yin and yang.
Ethereals at some point, or the Hollow Disaster.
At decree, concentrate.
Chestnut, I know you're there. You didn't hide your tail properly.
Did she actually understand that?
Of course. She always understood me. Aw, you don't like it?
Lucia says, although this is the closest Chestnut has ever gotten to me, it seems like she's not in the mood to play with me just yet. Should we head back? Sure, we say. Lucia says, huh? Because of me or because of Chestnut? But I think I know what you want to ask. Let's talk about it once we get out of here.
I'm all ears.
What the? What the? Why did we hear Alice for, like, a split second? That's weird, what? Leave the hollow with Lucia and return to Siloom Bay. Lucia says, what a shame. You mean Chestnut, we ask.
Aww. Chestnut still wouldn't take my gift. Do you think that investigator spooked her? Maybe that's why she's being extra cautious today.
Yeah. By the way, how did you meet Chestnut?
Well, it has something to do with the night horror legend from my tribe. Long story short, Chestnut is a gift the night horror sent me in a dream.
I think I remember you mentioning the night horror, but you never said it sent you a gift. Can you tell me more about it?
You already know I'm one of the night watchers out on the fringes of New Eridu. We rest during the day, and we're active at night. The stories say that long ago, our ancestors fought a powerful ethereal. The battle lasted for days, and just before it fell, it released a final surge of power. Ever since then, it's haunted our dreams. Sometimes, when our people fall asleep at night, they dream of the night horror. And in their sleep, they walk straight into the hollow, drawn to its call. Just before the ether consumes them, before they become ethereals, they regain clarity for just a fleeting moment. Over time, we've come to realize that the more people who fall asleep, the stronger it becomes.
What a terrifying curse! Is there a way to break it?
Does it only affect people of her tribe?
No. That's why we moved to the outskirts of the city and stopped sleeping at night altogether. If we must rest, someone always stays awake to keep watch. The strange thing is, the night horror left more than just a curse. In the hollows, ethereals don't attack us. They see us like we're one of them. And this staff? It's the only weapon left from when our ancestors fought the night horror. It lets me mimic ethereal abilities. The chieftain said I was the most gifted of the younger generation, or something like that. I'm still not sure what made him decide that, but he gave this staff to me.
Wait, Lucia. You said the Night Watchers walk into the hollow in their sleep if they dream about the night horror. Have you ever dreamed of it before?
No, but I came really close once. It was a night not long ago. Granny was keeping watch for me.
What happened to Granny?
She was telling me stories of the night horror. How it's both feared and revered by our people. She even described the night horror she saw in her dreams. Just like everyone else said, a stunningly beautiful ethereal, almost godlike. That night, I dreamed of the night horror's gaze. It was looking at me. And in front of me, there was a little hottie. It looked tired, like it had been through a big fight. We stared at each other, like survivors meeting after a disaster, still cautious, still on edge. Not long after that dream, I met Chestnut right where the dream had guided me. She didn't seem eager to be friends, but she wasn't hostile either. And she treated the other outsiders kindly too. That's why I've always believed Chestnut is a gift. A little dog sent by the night horror.
I mean, based on how you described it, I'm not talking about Chestnut. I mean the night horror. Is it really trying to be nice?
I don't know, but I think Chestnut is such a good girl. If we can get along, maybe the conflict we saw in the dreams won't come true after all. And what if the night horror is just like Chestnut? What if we could communicate with it? Then maybe everything our people have endured could finally come to an end. Sounds silly, doesn't it?
not at all. I get what you mean, Lucia. It's the Hollow. Who can say anything for sure?
Even among my own people, no one really believes me. Except for Ade and Granny.
Lucia glances out the window and the night sky is beginning to fade. Just a faint shimmer of dawn in the horizon. Lucia says, can't believe it's already this late. Better make the most of it now. You wanna grab some breakfast? Lucia says, no. I finally got away from home and there's no one to tell me what to do. So it's time to stir up some trouble. Today, I'm gonna pull on an all-morninger. What? An all-morninger? Lucia says, haven't you heard? Staying up early in the morning can really mess with your health. I used to think that was just something only night watchers had to deal with. But later I found out that whether in the Outer Ring or Wi-Fi Peninsula, everyone looked just as lost and lifeless in the morning. People sleeping standing up in the cable car, some stumbling into bamboo charging stations with their eyes open, others drifting into herbal tea shops asking for coffee. Clearly they're all taking damage from pulling those early morning hours. Actually, it's because they stayed up all night. Lucia says, really? But they just need to get some sleep in the morning, like Grandma told me. Besides, I clearly remember, Belle, when you wake up early, you also... Wait, we're getting off track. It's actually about Chestnut. I heard that people often take morning walks with their pets along the beach at Siloam Bay. Should we go check it out? I want to learn how do others get animals to like them. What? Chat with pet owners walking their pets. There's a guy walking his turtle around. Lucia says, hello? Good morning? The dejected girl says, bad morning, unfortunately. The dog is also dejected for some reason. The girl says, alright, got it. What do you want me to do now? The cocky little dog barks loudly a few more times, mixed with some impatient sneezes. Then he lifts his head and turns around, clearly a sign that he wants to leave. The girl walking him leaves, heaves a heavy sigh and turns to ask Lucia. The girl says, sorry, what were you trying to say just now? Lucia says, I wanted to ask how you and your dog usually get along. The girl says, oh, it's simple. He screams at me, I obey. If I don't obey, he screams and then I obey. He always manages to cause even bigger trouble, and all I have to do is follow his bark and call. We are a heartless tyrant with endless energy and his poor slave. That's pretty much it. Lucia says, oh. The girl says, of course, I've thought about doing something about it, like starting a grand rebellion, grabbing him and jumping into the sea, ending it all once and for all. What the fuck? Why would you say that? The girl says, but then I thought, I'm not even as good as a swimmer as he is. What if he swims back to shore and tricks someone else with that innocent act of his? Wouldn't I just be letting another poor soul fall victim? What the fuck? That got dark really quick. Compared to him, Chestnut is actually pretty friendly, we say. Suddenly, a strange smile creeps across the girl's face, as if remembering something exciting. The girl says, but hey, humans live longer than dogs. In 10 years, when he gets old and has no energy left to bark and scream, and can't drag the whole table around the room just because he's leashed to it, he won't be able to torture me anymore. When the time comes, we'll live together in love and perfect harmony. The tyrant is clearly displeased with this and runs away screaming, probably not wanting it to trick any other poor innocent humans. The girl rushes off after it without even managing to say goodbye. Lucia says, this example doesn't seem very helpful. All I learned is maybe I could chase after Chestnut until she's all tuckered out, and then just stuff the pillow into her mouth. Lucia scribbles into her notebook, but ends up tearing out the whole page in the end. Not a good idea. What this guy? Man with a bird on his shoulder. Lucia says, wow. Man with a bird on his shoulder, the man says, I want to say hi to her. Lucia says, hey there, little birdie. The birdie chirps. Lucia says, so cute. It's rare to see a bird willing to perch so docilely on someone's shoulder. She's really friendly with people. If only my dog would rely on me like that. The man says, there may be a chance she's just being lazy, not wanting to flap her own wings, and just wants me to use as her personal ride. The bird chirps. The little bird pecks the man's ear hard. After the man begs for mercy, the bird gently nuzzles her beak against the side of his face. Lucia says, wow, you two are real close. I get it. Animals can be moody sometimes. As humans, we need to be good at having patience, but also seize the right moment to create opportunities for communication. The man says, that's right. I trust she won't hurt me, and she trusts I won't hurt her. Everything else is minor. Though honestly, this one did hurt quite a bit. Ouch! The bird chirps again. Lucia says, I get it. I trust that Chestnut won't hurt me, so next time if she ignores me again, I'll say something to make her angry. When she gets mad enough to bite me, I'll apologize. No, don't, please don't. Lucia says, no worries, everything else is minor. The man says, haha, exactly. It's just a little dog. What trouble could your Chestnut possibly get into? It's a whole ass ethereal. Grandpa walking his turtle. Grandpa says, hey lassie, what's up? Lucia says, hi sir, are you taking your turtle for a walk? It's a tortoise, actually. The composed turtle raises its head slightly, nodding gently in acknowledgement. And Grandpa says, that's right. Old buddy here was my grandfather's good friend. He passed it down to my dad, and my dad passed it down to me. Technically, I should call it... You know what? Let's not get into that. Lucia says, your grandfather's good friend. Lucia counted on her fingers, trying to figure out the generational relationship between the two elderly folks. The grandpa says, many years ago when I first got it from my dad, I was still young. Back then I found it too lazy and slow, so I just kept it in a water tank. It seemed to know I looked down on it, so it gave me the cold shoulder too. But over these past few years, I've grown old and can't walk anymore. It forgave me for neglecting it before, and now it's willing to keep me company when I go out to soak up some sun. Lucia says, that's nice. I wish I could have a quiet moment with my dog too, but I don't think she likes getting too close to me. The grandpa says, take it easy, young one. When words fail us, we can still speak through actions. Simply keep communicating with them and they'll eventually understand. Lucia says, so that's how you interact with animals. I've still got a lot to learn, but I feel like Chestnut is also trying hard to get closer to me. Though she didn't accept my gift, she wasn't completely indifferent. Today was the closest she's ever gotten to me. But how do I gain her trust? How about try believing in her, we say? Lucia says, So you mean even though I saw Chestnut being hostile to that investigator tonight, I still gave her the pillow, so Chestnut was willing to get close because she thought I believed she was a good ethereal? That makes sense. Just like what Gramp said earlier, Chestnut understood me. Yeah, but that investigator. Lucia says Chestnut was really unfriendly with him. Totally different from how I'd seen her treat others before, and now she treats both of us. I'd like to believe that Chestnut made her own judgment after observing him, though I don't yet know the reason. As an ethereal, Chestnut being so friendly is already a miracle that defies nature and goes against instinct. I don't want to let her down. Probably because it's her usual bedtime, Lucia seems pretty sleepy already. Alright, go get some rest now, you look pretty sleepy. Lucia says, alright, tonight's hollow bedtime tale ends here. Even for a planned all-morninger, this has gone on for way too long. I need to get out of here before the night's emissary's magic wears off. I'll come find you when there's any new developments. Deep story, okay. Like a princess from a fairy tale who must leave when time runs out, Lucia waves goodbye, pulls up her hood, and gracefully vanishes into the crowd. Kind of a goofy start here. Alright, one more. You've never needed a bedtime alarm at home? After all, Wise's reminders are more reliable than any clock. But tonight a familiar visitor will be coming over. I love this still of Belle. She's just like, not still. It's kind of like a dynamic, kind of looks like a dynamic wallpaper. Belle says Lucia sent a message, but didn't really explain what's going on. I'll ask her when she gets here. They should give this as like a dynamic wallpaper. It'd be pretty cool. Belle says I can ignore Wise's curfew and stay out late having fun again. As promised, your midnight visitor arrives in the dead of night once again. Oomph.
Belle!
What's wrong?
What happened? Don't panic. Take your time and tell me slowly.
It's the night horror. There's word in my tribe that the night horror has returned. Our old chieftain. He sleepwalked into Lemnian Hollow, and no one's seen him since.
Uh-oh.
What? Was it an accident?
Lucia falls silent for a moment, still trying to gather her thoughts.
A few days ago, some people came to speak with the chieftain. They asked if any night watchers would volunteer to sleep at night so they could follow the sleepwalkers into the hollow and find the night horror. They promised they only wanted to learn more about the night horror's powers, and if anything went wrong, they'd wake us right away. But for everyone's safety, the chieftain said no. Not long after, people overheard the chieftain arguing with someone loudly.
That sounds suspicious. Do you think those people were involved? Since they got turned down, they forced the chieftain to sleepwalk?
Wait, who visited? Oh. Some dangerous people. Are there investigators?
They spoke with the chieftain. No one saw them return or sneak into the tribe. It looked like the chieftain just began sleepwalking because of the night horror, and following the fate of all night watchers, returned to the Hollow's embrace.
Something's definitely off here.
Something's definitely off here.
I've been carrying the staff he gave me, and I still remember his words. Maybe all night watchers will eventually embrace their fate, sleepwalking back into the Hollow and becoming one of the ethereals. But until that day comes, we live as people. We live our lives to the fullest. So if anyone took away the chance of him living his life to the fullest, even if it was the night horror itself, I need to know why. How about a little late-night adventure?
Need a fortune telling?
Sounds fucked up. Lucia says this is the spot I was told about earlier. But this area, why does it look so familiar? You've been here before? We ask. Lucia says I think so. Let me think. Here. This seems to be near a path Chestnut often takes. I've run into her here a few times before. Weird. Is it really just a coincidence? Anyway, let's search around for any traces the chieftain might have left. What? Like, could the sleepwalking be like a genetic
crossroads.
predisposition
I see
for
marks by the roadside. Let's check them out.
For growth tyrants? Lucia carefully examines the footprints on the ground. Lucia says, hard to believe we almost missed such obvious clues. It should be this way. Are you sure it's the chieftain? Lucia says, well, to be optimistic, I think these look like footprints left by members of the Night Watcher tribe, searching for the chieftain after he went sleepwalking and disappeared. Besides, this area is usually deserted. There are other multiple set of footprints, all fresh and undisturbed by ethereals. Even if it wasn't about the chieftain, we should still check it out. Okay, are we sure? Oh, I just picked the right one, like by random.
The ethereals seem kinda riled up today.
Wait, this is an extension of...
How do you know that? They all look the same to me.
Your handle. See the glow around their cores? It's shifting fast. Much faster. About 20% quicker than usual.
Whoa, you can tell?
Here we go.
Oh, the reason they turn in, the reason the tentacles turn transparent is they turn into like aftershock attacks. Kind of like how Ilaoi works in League of Legends.
Ah, it's a hater.
You actually know this ethereal? Wait, did the chieftain?
No, not like that. But if the chieftain had turned into an ethereal, he would be a far stronger one than this.
Huh? Go chieftain, I guess.
High-rank ethereals never get along. So if one is flexing its muscle here, it might actually be good news for us.
I'm not following what you just said. But if you're calling it good news, it's good news.
Girls, stop talking. We're fighting for our lives here.
Release! Focus!
Thanatos Storm!
The ending's already written. Sleep. Dust!
Pretty cool, huh?
As foreshadowed.
Break!
Yin and Yang converge. Lucia, I'll face the... Where are you going?
Lucia walks around the area and finds a few markers, which seems to put her more at ease. Lucia says, I hate to break it to you, but that ethereal we just saw was definitely a hater. They were all Exaltist priests before turning into ethereals. We ask why. Lucia says, from what I know, making hater requires some prep work. From what I know, making hater requires some prep work, so to speak. It's the Exaltist exclusive cheese, made with unique techniques and extra long fermentation. Sorry, I suddenly lost my appetite for cheese too. Let's talk about something more cheerful. The people who came to rescue the chieftain left a mark. It means something like he's alright now, and everyone's gone back, but something seems off here. Better get out quick. I didn't even notice there was a mark, we say. Lucia says sometimes Night Watchers encounter more troublesome situations in the Hollows. To let our kin know about our predicament, we've established a unique and comprehensive system of markers. The message left behind this time, it matches what I felt. Alright, should we head out now? We ask. Lucia says, hold up. I've got this feeling that something's making the ethereals around here restless. Look carefully, we might find something good. And I haven't seen Chestnut today. What I mean is, since the chieftain is fine, we should continue our previous research until we get new information. If I remember correctly, there should be an ethereal around here. That'd be perfect for our research. They just want to play with Chestnut, huh? We say. Lucia says, yep.
Leave it to me.
Yep. Yep. Lucia keeps scanning the surroundings, wondering why the ethereals are acting so strangely.
No other clues nearby, huh?
What was that?
Huh? Chestnut? Did you come looking for me to hang out? Oh, you mean you want us to follow you? Come on, let's follow her.
Hold on, just like that?
Let's go! We've entered the Hollow so many times, but this is the first time we've had a tour service!
Wait, watch out for ethereals! And I don't mean Chestnut.
Emergency! Excuse me, coming through. Sorry, pardon me, coming through. Sorry! Whew, looks like everyone's in a rush today.
Weren't we supposed to be looking for clues? I think I just hit my steps for the day.
Chestnut, what is it you're leading me to?
Don't tell me we'll get all the way there just to find out she was chasing after a lost chew toy or something. Are we finally here?
She's still out of shape.
Wait, that's
Belle's still out of shape.
Kieran? And what's that beside him?
Wait, Chestnut is wagging its tail. I can't believe it. It's actually a good ethereal. Not all ethereals, I guess. Before Lucia could wake up Kieran, more excited ethereals came swarming in, and Chestnut seems to want to join the fight. Lucia says, "Chestnut, I must be dreaming. So a hottie is helping me beat up other ethereals? Watch out, Chestnut, here I come." Wait, that's crazy.
Be gone!
Lucia is actually a Digimon tamer. It takes some time to wake up Lucia's fellow Night Watcher.
Kieran? Kieran! Are you okay?
What are you doing here?
I heard about the chieftain. I came here to see if there were any clues. What about you? Did you also sleepwalk into this hollow?
I don't really remember. I asked a friend to keep watch for me, but somehow I still ended up sleepwalking. Before you guys woke me up, I had no idea I was here.
It's pretty late. Maybe that friend of yours also dozed off.
I don't know. I saw him as a friend. But maybe he didn't see me the same way. He's always in an investigator
Why is he so fucking
outfit.
quiet?
Last time I ran into trouble in the Hollow, he was the one who saved me.
Oh, is it the guy that we met earlier?
Lucia knows. When things go south in the Hollow, we Night Watchers are always the first ones to be abandoned. It's rare for anyone to turn back for us.
What? Why? Just because you don't get attacked by ethereals, they treat you like you're some kind of freak?
Especially when the ethereals come swarming, it really becomes apparent that we're Night Watchers. But then again, I guess it's not always intentional. Sometimes people genuinely can't tell. In the chaos, a Night Watcher in a helmet doesn't look that different from a frenzied maniac or a vicious striker.
That's crazy. But there's something strangely funny about it, too. Sorry. I shouldn't laugh at it.
In dangerous situations, people
If you laugh, you go to hell.
anyone they see as different. When panic hits, those so-called teammates usually choose to abandon us first. And they always say things like, "You'll be fine. The ethereals won't attack you. Just hide here. We'll come back for you when we can."
Most of the time, no one comes back for us.
Damn, that's crazy. Goat Thyron's racism?
That's why, after that guy saved me, I really thought he was a true friend.
I understand what you mean. But has he been acting strange lately?
Strange. Well, lately, he's been asking a lot about the night horror. And really digging into things like how we communicate with ethereals. Does that count?
Communicate with ethereals?
Yeah. He saw me trip over a beholder engine once. It just looked at me and left me alone. Didn't attack me or anything. After that, he got it into his head that Night Watchers must be able to communicate with ethereals. It has the power to calm them down. By the way, speaking of calming and communicating with ethereals, isn't that your specialty, Lucia?
Kieran points out at Lucia's notebook and staff, looking confused.
You mean those ethereals I summoned? Oh, that wasn't me controlling them. That was just an optical delusion. I layered some visual effects on top of simulated ethereal attack patterns, so it looks like they're there, but it's all just illusion.
I see. But what about this thing?
Kieran, all confused, points at Chestnut, who is crouching quietly nearby.
Oh, that's Chestnut.
Who is a good girl.
This ethereal's been sitting there quietly this whole time. I thought maybe it could understand us. Wait, is it one of your illusions too?
Ah, yes, totally. When sitting still, she doesn't use much ether, so she looks really well behaved. But if you try to make her do something, she can be a little slow.
Lucia waves her staff at Chestnut, pretending to cast some kind of magic. Chestnut instantly starts wagging her tail and puts on a show.
This illusion isn't doing very well. I'll have to practice more later.
Cute.
Aw, I was gonna ask her to do something else too.
Oh, I see. This ethereal looks insanely real. I've seen some of your illusions before, but this one... Seems like you've improved your skills again.
I guess so. Thanks.
But even with the staff passed down in our tribe, you still can't really control ethereals. Does that mean what the guy's after? Controlling or communicating with ethereals was never actually possible in the first place?
Manipulating the ether environments to control ethereal behavior isn't totally far-fetched. Take Geppetto from Hollow Zero. It could even command other ethereals to launch ambushes. But this strange device here? I doubt it can pull off anything close to what Geppetto could do.
If we're talking about massive symbiotic ethereals like Geppetto, then yeah, it could definitely manipulate the ether environment in a large area. But I feel like we don't really need something that extreme to influence ethereal behavior. If we just want to change how ethereals behave, then maybe suppressing or stimulating their ether activity levels could do the trick.
As expected from our ethereal expert. Have you seen anything like that before?
No, but the ethereals we encountered earlier were unusually agitated, as if they'd been provoked by something. Do you think it could be because of this device? And don't forget the chieftain's disappearance. What if someone's using the Night Watcher's abilities to try and communicate with ethereals, or to test how much they can control them?
Are you saying that someone's been experimenting on us? Using our ability to sleepwalk our lives? For research?
That's right. They probably want to exploit the Night Watcher's abilities to locate the night horror and research how to communicate with ethereals.
So funny how chopped this guy looks compared to Lucia.
This theory actually lines up with how we've been treated during Hollow joint operations.
But it's just a theory for now. We shouldn't jump to conclusions. We need more leads, like figuring out what this strange device actually does.
Okay. I'll keep you posted on what's going on back in the tribe.
With that promise, Kieran takes his leave.
Weird little thing. Belle! Come take a look at this thing!
Lucia says this device looks like some kind of ether amplifier. If I'm not mistaken, the way it channels ether is somewhat similar to my staff. Was that ethereal just now also an illusion? Then that would make it super special, we say. Lucia says, of course not. Those were real ethereals just now, even more agitated than usual. Lucia glances in the direction Kieran went. Lucia says, actually my staff can indeed influence the behavior of ethereals. Wait, influence how? Lucia says, since my staff can knead ether into a ball, it occasionally emits an intense light like the core of an ethereal, blinding those ethereals that still have vision. If that ethereal isn't nice to me, I'll catch it off guard and bonk it on the head. Lucia says, just kidding. I noticed you've been kinda out of it, lost in thought 1 minute. Nervous and talking nonsense the next. Feeling better now? Let's talk about this machine first. Looks like it's what's making the ethereals around here so restless. The chieftain's sleepwalking and Kieran's blackout are probably connected to whoever put this thing here. But who could have done this? The person behind it all? Could they also know about the staff passed down from our ancestors? Wait, look, there's more ethereals coming. You and Lucia turn towards the source of the sound. A familiar figure comes into view. Chestnut is back and brought along the cushion from before.
Chestnut?
What's happening?
Wow! You like this pillow, don't ya?
Cute.
Thanks so much for today. Will you come play with me again next time? Yes, she'll come too. It's a promise then.
Who will come too? Me? It was nice meeting you, Chestnut.
Cute. Can we bring it back? At Chestnut's enthusiastic invitation, you pet its head and tail. It's just as hard as you imagine. You can even feel the violent ether flowing through its body. But this violent ether forms such a friendly puppy. It's truly fascinating. No wonder Lucia always wanted to find a way to coexist peacefully with ethereals. After you and Lucia spend quite a while playing with Chestnut, you reluctantly say goodbye and return to Phylum Heights. Aw. You got a dog now. A dog son. Dog daughter. Dawn approaches. It's about the time Lucia usually leaves, but she seems to be deep in thought about something. What's on your mind, we ask.
Oh, it's nothing. I was just wondering why the chieftain chose to give me the staff. If a family in Eridu had been holding on to a secret weapon, you'd expect it to go to someone powerful. Someone who could last the longest in the Hollow. Or someone who's best at taking down ethereals, right?
Are you not?
Not that the Night Watchers believe whoever slays the most ethereals is the strongest, but I don't exactly have any other qualities that stand out.
What do you mean? But you really know the ethereals. And you really know the Hollow.
But you really know the ethereals. The staff is a relic left behind after the Night Watchers confronted the Night Horror. Giving it to the person who understands the Night Horror best totally makes sense.
Yeah.
That does make a lot of sense. Actually, I've always had doubts about the true purpose of this staff. For decades, our chieftains have used it to fend off ethereals and protect our people from hollow disasters. But for me, defeating ethereals was never the goal. I wanted to understand them. Even among the Night Watchers, some say I've strayed too far from tradition.
Right. You've always had a special interest in ethereals. I don't think I've asked before, but what made you want to study them in the first place?
Ethereals. Some are born from the Hollow itself. Some are the continuation of life in the Hollow.
Hole?
Some of them feel like projections of who we are in the Hollow. Others are quite literally the people we once knew. I keep wondering, when someone is corrupted and becomes an ethereal, when they lose their sanity and identity in the Hollow, is there really no way to bring them back? If we see the Hollow as our enemy, then it's nearly invincible. No matter how strong you are, I don't think anyone can wipe out every last Hollow. But if one day we could uncover all the secrets of the Ethereals, or if the Hollow itself could answer us, then maybe there's still a chance to bring our lost loved ones home.
I see.
We can't change what's already happened, but maybe we can still move toward a future where we no longer have to live in fear of the Hollow.
I see. That's actually a very reasonable explanation.
Maybe. But, Lucia, those are some big questions. Perhaps the old chieftain gave you that staff because he believes in your search for the truth.
Is that so?
Lucia may have said a lot of confusing things, but she doesn't seem too bothered herself.
Well, there's no way the two of us can figure everything out just by thinking. Let's not stress ourselves out.
Truth.
So much has happened tonight. I'm exhausted. I should head home and get some rest. But I'm sure we can find out more about the chieftain and Kieran. Once I hear something new, I'll let you know.
Maybe it's because both the chieftain and Kieran are safe. Lucia hums a cheerful tune as she walks away. Belle says, it's hard to believe I've actually touched an ethereal. A living ethereal, moving, and it let me pet it of its own volition. Lucia's so amazing. This is so exciting. What kind of adventure will she take me on next? And I'm just feeling a bit sleepy. If I head back now, I should make it in time to eat the breakfast Wise bought, right? I'll sleep after eating. Leave story. Okay. We're actually blasting through like Lucia's agent story. While wandering around Phylum Heights, you run into Yidhari. Now this is a rare visitor. Wait, Yidhari? Whoa! Yidhari says, Lucia said she had something super amazing to tell us tonight, so she asked us all to meet her at Mystic Wares. But before she could say a word after rushing here, she got some message from someone called Kieran, and just left right away. Yuzuha and the others were also completely confused, but since their families were waiting, they headed back home. Though I think you might know what's really going on. I do, I say. Yidhari says, if you know about it, then I can rest easy. Lucia says she and Chestnut are waiting for you and wants you to meet them at this spot. Yidhari hands over a page with notes, clearly a hastily written and torn from Lucia's notebook. Alright, I'm on it. Yidhari says, let's wait until you get back, they can tell me what really happened. Whatever she ditched us for had better be worth it, or else. She's gonna have to treat us all to Yumcha Sin at the very least. Yuzuha was the one who said that, wasn't she? Yidhari says, I can't hide anything from you. We'll wait outside the hollow for you to bring Lucia back. But who is Chestnut? Is a dog. Wait, she's coming with.
How about a little late night adventure?
Your fortune seems pretty good.
A summer day with Lord Pathan.
You know what? I'll bring Vivian, just to flex Vivian. Because, also because Yishuan might be a little bit too strong here. Chestnut! Oh, you're so cute. Yeah, kind of like my cousin also has, adopted a rescue dog like a year ago. And, I'm trying to get closer with it. It still wouldn't let me pet it, but like Recently, it's been comfortable enough with me that it would hang around close by to me. I don't know why. It's like very. It's like since it's a rescue dog. I don't know what kind of like traumas it had. It's kind of like it's pretty wary of people, so it's kind of like a massive achievement if it's comfortable enough to want to hang out with you. Then I've been trying to get it. I've been trying to get on its good side, and recently, it's gotten comfortable enough that it would like sleep or like sit right next to me. But I still can't pet it. It's still pretty wary of people touching it. Besides his immediate family. Anyways, Lucia says, look, our little guide is in position. Chestnut's woofing. Woof woof. Lucia says, you're so smart. We say no matter how many times I look at it, this whole thing feels so weird. Lucia says, Belle, what are you muttering about? Lucia says, we're deep in Lemnian Hollow now. Even I've never been here before. If that investigator really is hiding here, plotting something, I wonder how Kieran managed to track him down. Never mind that for now. The terrain around here is pretty tricky, so stick close to me. And our guide, Chestnut. Chestnut seems particularly excited. Seems like she was pretty happy with that hollow adventure last time. Cute. Is it gonna follow us around?
Follow Chestnut.
Cute.
Whether it's the suspicious investigator we saw earlier, or... Chestnut should remember their scent.
Yeah, this is actually about the size of...
Makings of a rescue dog. You should totally train her.
This stage is mine!
The rescue dog that my cousin has is about the same size, I want to say.
Let's see you handle this.
Together, Lord Phaethon. Don't touch me.
Chestnut left a claw mark here, next to some scattered documents. Lucia says, not bad. Chestnut's markings really help. Belle says, to be honest, if someone can spot these claw marks, they probably wouldn't miss these documents either. Oh, I get it. Lucia's trying positive reinforcement dog training. Lucia says, wait, what's written here? It's about Chestnut. The document says, from a reliable source, a smaller than average hati, usually active in the Times-Worn Hills area. After repeated observation, it can be confirmed that the target displays affection and almost no hostility towards non-ethereal beings. It appears that communication with the target is possible. Chosen as the research subject, the capture plan is as follows. The document is vague, but it's almost certain that they're all about Chestnut. Heck, some parts even mention Lucia. Lucia says, just as I thought, that person was after Chestnut from the very beginning. We need to find him quickly. And what does a reliable source mean? Could someone be feeding them information about Chestnut? It's Kieran, isn't it? They're working together, actually. Broken phone. Yo, phone linging. A phone that was left behind in a hurry. Damaged, but not fatally. Lucia says, what the? It looks like that person's phone. Should we check it out, we say? The size of that phone is fucking massive. It's like one of those brick phones, but it's like a flip phone. It's a brick of a flip phone. Lucia immediately turns the phone on, so she does know how to use electronics, we say. Anonymous message. Thank you for your referral. Our collaboration has been going quite well. However, allow me to bring the news of that hottie to that gentleman. I'll be seeing you next time. Oh no, even if we have the chance to meet again, you likely won't recognize me anymore, so farewell. Lucia says, what does that mean? Looks like his partner betrayed him, we say. Lucia says, huh? You mean the guy who accused us of siding with ethereals might have already turned into an ethereal? Are you okay? It's not your fault. Lucia says, no, it's not that. I was just thinking, if If we'd saved him in time, wouldn't it be fun to see the Wouldn't it be fun to see the face of that person who was so eager to say their final farewell? Oh.
Pretty cool, huh?
A little reward.
My turn. Leave it to Pretty, right?
My turn now.
Stay away from me. Ride the sea breeze. Don't touch me.
Uh-oh, well, it looks like the investigator is fucking dead. The lost briefcase. Chestnut seems to have torn open the briefcase here. The thing inside likely also belongs to an investigator. Lucia says, I'm not sure what happened, but that person, or ethereal, must be nearby. Is that him?
Yeah, you were right, Lucia. He's close.
Sorry. I'll have to send you back to the Hollow. Allow me. Careful!
Lucia, I'll face...
Ugh, I feel like there's an endless stream of ethereals heading this way.
Yep. They know exactly what they're after. If this keeps up, we're toast. We need to take out the amplifier now.
Well, well, well.
I knew it was Kieran.
This is broken. Guess you'll have to pay me back for that, huh?
It's you.
As expected from one of my own. So much for being close to the ethereals. When it's time to strike, you don't even flinch, do you?
Kieran?
Oh, did I surprise you? Honestly, I was more surprised by you and the old man.
You mean the chieftain? He sleepwalked into the Hollow because of you?
Yeah. I figured someone like him, sitting at the top for so long, would have caught the Night Horror's attention. But nope. He's swallowed by Lemnian Hollow just like anyone else.
Why are you doing this?
Because he was just a coward, standing in the way. A few days ago, some higher-ups came looking for him. They made him an offer, but he turned it down on the spot. When I confronted him about it, he acted like he was some righteous hero and told me off like I was some kind of traitor. You are a hypocrite, just like him. No wonder he gave the staff to you.
You call us hypocrites, but you'll do whatever it takes to get what you want, even if it means hurting others.
What did he try to... He tried to get the staff?
Whatever it takes.
Oh, never mind.
After years of glorified legends, everyone forgets. The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals to begin with.
The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals? What do you mean?
Well, well. Lucia didn't tell you? There's another version of how the Night Watchers came to be. Our ancestors didn't just encounter the Night Horror by chance. They knew what it was capable of. They knew it could control other ethereals. The entire tribe went after it, hoping to defeat it.
Okay.
Seize its power.
Yeah, that's probably what the deal was that they tried to make with the chieftain.
But when the Night Horror unleashed its final surge of energy, half the tribe turned into ethereals on the spot. The rest barely survived. The only reason they were acknowledged by the Hollow was because they sacrificed their own kin.
But that's just another ancient rumor.
Stop lying to yourself. Do you really believe you can strike a deal with the Ethereals and not pay the price?
Stop twisting the facts. Even if that story is true, it's got nothing to do with what's happening now. What exactly are you trying to say?
Don't get it twisted.
We've spent our lives hiding in the shadows, shaped by traits we never asked for. Just because the Ethereals don't attack us, those who live in the city see us as freaks. Like we're invisible. Like we don't matter. When disaster hits, whether it's in the city or in the Hollows, we're always the ones they abandon first. Back when New Eridu was founded, public security declared all survivors had been safely relocated to New Eridu. And us? We were still running for our lives. Caught between companion hollows, stumbling over the bodies of our own kin, crying as we counted who didn't make it. Tell me, did anyone come for us?
Yeah, there's some crazy goat tyrant racism happening in New Eridu.
Lucia, don't you want to change our lives for the better?
That's crazy.
Even if we were to leave all this behind, it shouldn't come at the cost of our people's lives.
Who are you waiting for to come and uphold justice? Being seen as kin by the Ethereals, walking freely through the Hollows. This is the Night Horror's blessing! We should use this gift to earn power, to gain recognition. Isn't that what we deserve? If it means a better future for everyone, then what do a few sacrifices matter?
But the price you're paying for that future, is it really your so-called gift? Or is it the lives of your own kin? What is it you really want? A place for our tribe to survive? A stamp of approval from New Eridu? Or something else?
Those sacrifices were just inevitable casualties. It's nothing compared to what we gave up when we first fought the Night Horror. Besides, after the early trials, I finally found better test subjects and stronger allies to back me. Everything's going smoothly now.
Better test subjects? Are you talking about me?
Lucia, you're so full of yourself. Though I too used to think you were some kind of prodigy, summoning ethereals out of thin air. But now, you're just a coward with a fancy stick. Putting on cheap tricks, hiding behind research, while running away from your fate! I couldn't care less whether you live or die.
What is it you're after? Chestnut or the staff?
Obviously both.
That staff was entrusted to me by the chieftain. After everything you've done, you still have the nerve to ask for it? And Chestnut? Chestnut is my friend. She is a free ethereal. I will not let you take her away!
Oh, save the speech. I've heard it all before. The Night Horror is watching over the conflicts, gifts from your dreams. But you've never even dreamed of the Night Horror. You are just making up stories to hide the fact that it never chose you. The only reason you stumbled upon this rare hottie in the first place was because I slipped up. And I'm here to fix that. It's time things go back on track now.
You treat our people with even less care and compassion than Nineveh does the Hornets. I don't believe a word you say, and I won't let you hurt anyone else just to feed your ambition.
You didn't really think that half-finished prototype you destroyed earlier was my only backup plan, did you? Not everyone can stand to see the Night Watcher's rare gift go to waste. My ally supports my research generously. They've even thrown in a little extra firepower. So hand them over. Your magic stick. The gullible little ethereal you tricked. And you, my new test subject. If you surrender now, maybe I'll even spare you from getting torn up too badly, before I put you to use!
Kill this man. Twist his nuts.
The faithful companions! Keep my call! Slumber in
As
the
foreshadowed.
Like a shadow!
Perfect timing.
What's with this guitar track? It's the first time I've heard this.
Let's see you handle this.
No one interrupts Lord Phaeton's vacation! Not ever!
Don't worry. One swing will do. You asked for it.
What the hammer has a parry?
Leave it to me. Reefer Shockwave!
Are you ready for this?
This track sounds hilarious. It sounds like it came straight out of like a fishing game. Specifically fishing games.
Pretty, right? Out of my sight.
The noise is unbearable.
Fall into the endless... Chestnut, watch out!
So, looks like the staff didn't make you stronger. Why don't you give it back to me? I won't allow you to disgrace the relic of my ancestors!
Chestnut. I will never give the staff to you. Instead of using it to hurt people or treating it as a bargaining chip, I would rather use it to make new friends in the hollows! Go, little hotties!
Wait, what?
What?
She actually summoned some.
The real ethereals? You're a monster!
See? The hollow has answered my call.
What the hell? She's a Digimon. She's a Digimon tamer.
Maybe. But if you were really blessed by the night horror, how'd you end up being defeated by a freak and a little hottie?
I underestimated you.
No. What you underestimated was what you kept talking about. The gift. You always saw our abilities in the hollow as some kind of superior gift. And you see the city people as enemies who abandon us.
Lucia kind of slipped. Is she Australian?
And when it came down to it, you forgot that we've been acknowledged by the hollow and chose their machine instead.
I was only borrowing their power.
Most people see ethereals as enemies, but when you try to exploit their power and get burned by your own betrayal, it's hard to play the victim then, isn't it? When you spoke so passionately about our tribe's place in the world, I thought you understood that.
Are you defending the ethereals now?
Whoa! That is a wild take. And for the record, Lucia never stood by when ethereals were hurting people.
You see the Night Watcher's power as leverage or a weapon for revenge. I see it as a way to understand the world. I want to learn about ethereals because the Hollow is their home. They're born there. They exist there. And they return there. I want to learn from them.
Not because you also want to find the night horror?
That's only part of it. I want to find it, to speak with it, to try and fix the situation we're in. But that doesn't mean I'll stop trying to understand the other ethereals along the way.
Chestnut lets out an annoyed sneeze from the side. What about Chestnut?
Wait, what about Chestnut? There's still so much we haven't figured out about her.
Chestnut, I might never be able to fully understand you. This is probably goodbye for us.
The sneezing stops abruptly, replaced by soft, eager whimpering.
You never
Aw.
said who your ally was, but I'm guessing they already know about Chestnut, don't they?
That's right. I won't lie. I did promise my ally I'd bring back an ethereal that could talk to humans. He's very interested. So, make your choice, Lucia. Stay with her, wait for them to find her, and watch as she's dissected, destroyed? Or let her go deeper into the hollow and never see her again.
No need for threats. I know what you mean. People like us, strange, sometimes invisible to others. If we don't live among our own, it's nearly impossible to find someone else who's just as special, a real friend. Thankfully, I met my friends. Friends with genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion.
Sounds familiar. Who said that again? Wait, wasn't that what Karen said? The way to get puppies to like you?
Friends. You mean the kind of friend who sends 2 messages in the morning when they wake up, then leaves you unread all day until finally replying right before bed?
He seems to have some kind of trauma you want to talk about, Kieran.
Hey, are you night blind or just stuck in your own little bubble? I'm Lucia's friend, and I'm standing right here. I stayed up way past my bedtime to be here. Don't act like I'm invisible.
See? Staying close doesn't mean you have to talk to each other all the time. We live in different moments, but that doesn't keep me and my friends apart. Now, before I say my proper goodbye to one of my best friends, Chestnut, and hand you over to public security, I've got one last question. That ether amplifier of yours, what are its side effects?
What?
Right before I summoned the brave little hotties, I felt a strange power surge through me. In this area, only that amplifier could have caused something like that. But what's the price?
You think that machine summoned those hotties? It's impossible. You've destroyed that thing completely. And as your tribesman, I didn't feel anything unusual. Maybe it's time you face it. You're just something that can't be explained. You're a...
Oh, wait. If that word is all you've got left, then maybe just stop talking.
Freak! Okay, I'm sorry. It's like something only angsty teenagers would say. Hear it one too many times, and it feels like getting brushed by Sordidus's tentacles. Ugh. Anyway, I'm taking you to public security. Our tribe isn't some lawless land. Now, it's time to say goodbye.
Chestnut, no! Reluctantly, Chestnut turns to face Lucia. Chestnut is exhausted from the battle, but somehow she's made her way back to the small pillow Lucia gave her. They lock eyes, both alive, both relieved, and neither are ready to say goodbye. No!
He's right. You'll be freer and safer if you stay away from me. Head for the deepest part of the hollow, as far as you can go. Be wary of humans the way they're wary of you, but don't hurt them. If we're lucky, maybe we'll meet again. Good girl, Chestnut. Go on. I will never forget you.
Lucia watches as the little ethereal trots off with a pillow in its mouth. That gentle puppy-like Hattie feels like a dream, as if it never existed in this time and space at all. Does a dog die? The dog lived.
I already miss you.
The dog lived. But deep within the hollow, a strange creation awakens once more. After an adventure that defies all instincts in the natural order, it returns to its body. Huh. This was a fruitful journey, returning with a name and gift given by a new friend. Now it returns to watching the Night Watchers who gain powers from it. Oh! Oh! So it was actually the night horror. I see. The dog was a part of some greater ethereal being. Maybe we'll encounter it again. Mel says Lucia said she needs to deal with Kieran first and we'll be back in a bit. So sleepy. Let's take a break. Anyways, how's it going, Rogue Trader? So much has happened. I wonder how Chestnut is doing. Will you ever see her again? Pretty good, pretty good. Good to hear. After taking a short break, you are woken up by your phone's notification sound. Sure enough, it is a message from Lucia. I don't remember, did you say how you did on the Cancer Cup? What's Cancer Cup again? What's Cancer Cup again? Say what? Say what now? What's Cancer Cup? Lucia says, Belle, you're finally here. Are you all done? We ask.
I borrowed a vacant house from Monato so Kieran could stay there. The chieftain said someone will come pick him up, an officer who's familiar with our tribe's affairs.
Sad and dejected Umopioy.
That investigator who turned into an ethereal wasn't exactly a good person, but Kieran still has to take responsibility.
Great. I'm glad things have settled down. But I can't help thinking, isn't there still something we haven't figured out?
Yeah, we still don't know anything about Kieran's ally. There might still be someone out there waiting to take advantage of the Night Watchers. It's unsettling.
Unsettling? That doesn't sound like you, Lucia. But either way, you're going to keep up with your research, right?
Of course! Even if I won't be seeing Chestnut as often anymore. And I can't upload our videos or tell the world there's an ethereal in the Hollow who can actually communicate with humans. Chestnut gave me the courage to keep going. I've made some real progress this time.
Progress? Oh, you mean the staff, right? It really came through this time.
Yeah! You see, I don't know how it happened, but just now, through the staff, it felt like the Hollow responded to me.
Yeah, like she actually summoned ethereals. What?
The Hollow said, let there be little hotties to help Lucia. And boom! They appeared! And helped me take down that big guy. All in all, I think it's something very, very memorable. And it's got tons of research potential. You see, if the Hollow really let me communicate with little hotties, then maybe I could talk to the Night Horror too?
If you really could talk to the Night Horror, what would you ask?
If I ever got the chance, I'd ask,
will you be my friend?
Why did it give the Night Watchers the trait that makes ethereal see us as kin? Can our dreams stop leading us to madness and turning us into ethereals? But I want more than asking questions. I have bigger ambitions.
Be friend with it.
Maybe someday, everyone could hear the Hollow respond, just like the first Night Watchers did. Maybe we could even communicate with it, so we won't have to live like nomads.
Wow, that answer is a long way off. But I think if anyone can reach it, it's you, Lucia.
Yeah, there's still so much left to learn. Time for a break, and then the journey continues.
To deal with Kieran, Lucia had to return to the Night Watcher's tribe and hadn't been in touch for several days. After going to bed early for a few days straight, you're actually starting to miss the feeling of staying up late. A few days later at Suibian Temple late at night. Kuya Wise says, Belle, ever since you came to Yunkwei Summit and started following the same strict routine as our senior disciples, haven't seen you stay up this late for so many nights. Don't tell me, you and Lucia made plans to become Night Watchers together? Your jokes are so lame. Wise says, really? Alright, Minato seems to be waiting for you in the outer courtyard. Go take a look. When you get back, we'll talk about what's been happening lately, and make sure you get to bed early tonight. Yes, Kuya Wise. Why is Minato searching for us? Minato says, Proxy, Lucia seems pretty down lately. Yuzuha and the others think you might know what's up. Actually, we've seen her posts. Is she still sad about parting ways with that ethereal puppy? Where's Lucia, we ask. Minato says, I just saw her at Fluffy. Let's go over now? Sure.
Although Lucia's always going on and on, like,
what?
We gotta be friends with ethereals. We can never quite follow her train of thought. But as her human friends, everyone really likes her. Plus, she's always so cheerful. So what's been weighing on her lately?
That's pretty cute. How much everybody in Spook Shack cares.
Oh, miss, I remember you. Would you mind if I asked a few quick follow-up questions?
Oh, you mean the sturdy little pillow I bought here?
Yes.
Sure, go ahead. What do you want to know?
Thank you so much. So, did your puppy like it?
Loved it.
Yeah, she loved it.
I'm glad to hear it. Next question is, how's the wear and tear?
Pretty worn out now.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. We'll keep improving the pillow's material. But the material's already been reported as too hard by a lot of customers. If we make it any sturdier, I'm worried some smaller pups might hurt their teeth chewing on it.
Chestnut is, well, a big girl. For most dogs, the material is already strong enough, I think.
All right, noted. And one last question. Has your pup shown any discomfort from the filler's scent?
Not at all. She's quite a strong pup. Loves running around with that little pillow in her mouth.
Wonderful. Thank you for shopping with us. We appreciate the feedback.
Lucia, are you done talking?
Kieran falls silent, staring at the tall, slightly intimidating canine Thyron standing before her. Don't worry, that's oomph.
What's with that look? What were you guys talking about just now?
Wait. Does Kieran think it's that he's the puppy that we bought the fucking toy for? After a whirlwind of explanations, you finally convinced Kieran the toy wasn't meant for Minato. Kieran apologizes 6 times for the misunderstanding, then brings out the store's most popular dog treats and insists Lucia takes them.
Next time, don't call hotties puppies.
All right.
That's pretty funny.
Canine Thyrans aren't puppies either.
Yup. Fierce canine Thyron or bulky hottie. Either way, not your average little pup.
Minato glares helplessly at his friends.
All
Cute.
right, all right. Back on topic.
Congrats, Lucia. Your post is blowing up. At first I thought it was because everyone was suddenly interested in debating why Trinocs have such pointy heads.
Banger tweet, oomph. Actually fucking hit that with that banger tweet.
Don't mention it. I put so much effort into my serious, well-thought-out research posts. But everyone just wants Chestnut's adventure stories. Some even asked when Chestnut will dive through the fissure into Hollow Zero, punch the Hornets, kick Nineveh, and reach the peak of ethereal life.
Lucia, we all know you miss Chestnut, but
But a Hati's front legs are built more like a real canine's, not a cat's. I mean, they can't punch Hornets, and its back legs can't really...
wait. This is what you've been stressing over?
Well, not exactly. Actually, Belle, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Things are mostly settled now. Kieran's been turned over to public security. But when I asked the chieftain, even he had no clue why I was able to summon an actual Hati using just the staff and a notebook. If it wasn't just the staff, then maybe the little Hatis appeared because the night horror was watching me again. Or was it because of Chestnut? Do you think the night horror might not be an ethereal at all?
Huh?
I trust your judgment. But aside from ethereals, the only other beings we've seen born from the Hollow are the sacrifices, right? The night horror doesn't seem like one of them. Then what could it be?
It gave the Night Watchers the traits that make ethereals mistake us for kin. It can enter our dreams and lead us into the Hollows. It even foreshadowed my farewell with Chestnut. It has to be something far more mysterious, some deeper creation of the Hollow itself. But I still know far too little about the Hollows. Like you said, the answers might be a long way off. At least I can restart the research I put on hold. So, who's coming with me into the Hollow to see if an Avaris actually bonks its horn when it rolls over?
You already promised Wise you'd sleep early today? Let's leave such night outings for next time. Lucia isn't disappointed. She happily waves to you and leaves, scribbling away on her little notebook. In the night sky of the unknown and on this dreamless journey, there are plenty more truths regarding the Hollows waiting to be discovered by this Siren girl full of curiosity. Allegies. That raised more questions than it answered anything. A lot of like funny little lore implications, but for the most part, yeah, sure, it was pretty interesting. Is that everything right now in terms of like story? That's the agent story and then the main story done. Yeah, that was pretty quick. I got shiny Monito. I'm still in the process of building him. He's got a pretty fun kit.
This weather's perfect for a little exploring.
Take your time. I'm listening. I can become even stronger. Of course. I remember how he looked.
Alright, like, Monito was actually, like, the main character of the main story, and then, some little bits about Yidhari, and then some little bits about Lucia. And then the ancient story was all about Lucia. Maybe the next second half of the patch will be all about Yidhari. What time is it? 12:30. Could I still play a little bit of Fallout before I go to sleep? Honestly, I should go to sleep early. Maybe I can sleep early. I want to play Fallout though. Because I won't be able to touch Fallout for a while. Because Pokemon came out. Is it open? Hop on Fallout. I just finished downloading, like... Is it out? Holy shit. Wait. Is the game out? Oh, holy shit. Pokemon is out. Time is it? Yeah, it's 12:30. Oh shit. Never mind. I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the evening just trying to configure my Switch again for streaming. Yeah, I'm gonna try and stream Pokemon, but that'll be for tomorrow. Luckily, I have also had the foresight. I mean, I had something to do on Friday, but I took the day off on Friday, so I could probably play it in the afternoon. We'll see. But yeah, I took Friday off. Not because of Pokemon, but because of some other things. It just worked out. Okay, I guess I'm gonna try and spend the rest of the evening just trying to configure my Switch again for streaming. It's been a while. Ho ho ho! Pokemon is back on the menu. Anyways, that'll be it for me for tonight. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good night, brother. See you later. Peace, peace. Good night, good night. Crazy how she's built. Demon mode. Short stacks makes the world round. Go round, I mean. God damn! That's like it's gonna be like 3 characters straight where they dropped a character with hot pants with a little cheek showing. Demon mode. They're not beating the allegations. Zenless Zone Zero is definitely not beating the allegations.
This weather's perfect for.
Your fortune seems pretty good lately. What brings you here this time? What brings you here this time?
God damn. The one who is the most ridiculous of them all. Yishu and Shifu. There's 2 of them. Anyways, GG's.
How about
Do a little dance for
I
us.
can help you ward off
Yishuan.
misfortune and disaster.
Do a little dance for us before we sign off.